So yeah, this is every single Sonic game, part 2. By the time you see this video, I might or might not be on holiday, but I am posting this while I'm on holiday. And if you saw the post yesterday, then you know what I mean. But just a quick disclaimer, half of the things I say might not be true, or there could be false accusations, or the internet could be lying. I don't know the answer. Also, I do leave credits at the end of every single video. They are on there for like 3 seconds, or I might put them in the description. So go check the people out who worked on this video, but they didn't actually. They just provided songs and gameplay for this video. Without further ado, let's get started and go on to Sonic 3D Blast. While Nintendo had just released a Nintendo 64 with Super Mario 64, Sega was still on the Genesis making games. While Sonic 3D Blast was published, it wasn't the most successful game and only got 700,000 units sold. This is not very good for Sega right now. The Genesis had been discontinued in 1995, but the game somehow came out in 1996. Now with all of this info, let's go on to the Dreamcast game, Sonic Adventure. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the best 3D platformers, Sonic Adventure, is coming up next. This game actually did way better than 3D Blast and sold 2.5 million copies, which makes it the #1 Dreamcast game. And they also got a remake of Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut for the Nintendo GameCube in 2003. They also sold 2.5 million copies, same as Sonic Adventure, which this will make about 5 million copies. I would say that is one of the most sold Sonic games. It's really good sales. Sonic Adventure, the game that released in 2001, is at 1.7 million copies. It's a bit less better than the Sonic Adventures 2.5 million, but they did add one of the new famous characters, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Rouge the Bat. Now, most of the soundtrack was really good, but there's one slight issue. The game can get repetitive at some times and can get a bit buggy, but that's only rarely. Other than that, the game's okay. I'm gonna talk about Sonic Adventure 2 Battle now. This game also sold 1.7 million copies. Also, it was meant to just be a GameCube port, but it eventually got put into Xbox 360 and a lot of other consoles. Anyways, let's move on to Sonic Heroes, the final game. Sonic Heroes, the next game, sold 1.4 million copies and eventually was known as one of the best Sonic games. A lot of people say this because they thought it was really fun, but due to lack of good control schemes and things like that, people didn't really review it as well. Sadly, this game did not get another version, which means we're just sticking with 1.4 million sales. But again, Sonic Heroes has a lot of different things and more unlockables and a lot of other things. It's a more accessible game, and that's what I like. And that's why Sonic Heroes is just a really fun game. I do recommend you play it. With most of these games, I do recommend you play it. Sonic 3D Blast is just for curiosity, not like a game you should actually be having fun, because Sonic 3D Blast is not that good of a game, but it's okay. But Sonic Heroes is amazing, same as Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. And for now, this is the end, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to be releasing part 2. Not part 2.5. That's what I was going to say, but I'm just going to go for part 3, the Game Boy Advance games. Just switching to handheld here, so bye.